Darlings, how are you? Welcome to this Friday episode of See Like Sheba. I am Sheba, your host, and you are here to see like me. Isn't it a beautiful day? I'm in just a tiny part of my beautiful fecund yard, and I just freaking love it. Yeah, man, I wasn't on yesterday because we went tubing at the river and it was so lovely. But I have to shout out someone who commented on my, I think 2 videos ago, where I was talking about, yeah, wanting to quit my job and just trying to let that solution come to me. And someone commented on the post about how he, realized like, yeah, he was hired for some government position and it was really political and they were, it just wasn't right. And so he resigned, and he said he lived off of his retirement and like milked his TSP and went traveling and, really got to get back to who he was. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even consider that. But I was like, thank you. I will check that out. And they were like, you should. It's your money. Man, this thing like really wants you to feel like you're always operating in scarcity and like you never have enough, and that like it's a pipe dream to think that you could free yourself from this system. Like it's always supposed to be this bad idea, but like, wait a minute. It is my money. So I went and checked my TSP account, which is what the government retirement account is. Y'all, I have almost dollars in this account. So that means that I am able to, if I even took out, please, 60,000, 100,000, if I take out maybe like, what if they tax you a lot because you're taking it out early. So like if it's like 35% tax though, that's still like, like 135,000, I'll still have over 150,000 left in this account. So that like that stuff can still compound interest or whatever all that stuff means. But long story short, I have access to a lot more support than I previously realized. And I really appreciate that commenter for letting me know that like, oh, snap, girl, you actually have hundreds of thousands of dollars waiting for you to use. And, of course, the TSP website is like, don't take it out. This is for your, your nest egg. Wait until you're 70 is like the thing. They really have us tricked, thinking that like you want to use, this lump sum 30 years from now, but right now you got to take the lower amount. Like, oh my God, absolutely not. So anyway, now I have Billy. Billy's going to go and check out his retirement accounts because he worked for the government at one point, but also he probably has some from CNN. So I'm like, let's just like take an inventory of all the funds that we actually do have. Oh my God. I wonder if I can like get through this without getting bit by a mosquito. That will be the goal for the day. So I'm just going to keep moving around like gently. I know my neighbors are like, what is that fucking bitch doing? This is how the magic happens, guys. Do you like my "you are on native land" hat? It's because you are. Yeah. And that is really what the 4th of July is celebrating. Just like these slave-owning white people wanted to steal more native land. And they used a lot of violence to get that. And so just for everyone who's trying to convince themselves that like voting is the way to get change, it's not, my love. But another thing that I think is going to help is connecting with nature. Okay. Yesterday we went to the river. There's this natural lazy river in Maryland that you can get tubes on the side of the road, and you do about a 30-minute hike through the forest, and then you get in at this spot and then you can float down the river for like 2.5 hours. It's so lovely. And so Oh my God. So I got sandwiches for all of us. I got some joints. I got a little microdose stuff, and we went, me and Billy and a couple of our friends, we drove out there, and it was just such a lovely time. It was perfect. And I was just like, it's such a lovely reminder to be prepared and then go with the flow. Like, you can only do so much. And I think this society, it wants us all feeling like rushed, and it wants us feeling like, what do you call it? It wants us to like feel like we need to control everything. We got to know everything. We got to know the plan. We got to be responsible for making all of the stuff on the plan goes to plan. We got to make sure, you know, no one is deviating from the plan, because the plan is the most important thing. I love to get into nature to remind myself that there is a greater plan here than I could ever hope to articulate, that I could ever want to set out. There's something just so empowering, but also freeing to just let go and remember that the universe wants you to win. Nature is not here to be defeated by you. Nature is not here to overwhelm you. Nature is here to commune with you, to remind you that you are nature, to bring you back home to who you are, which is nature. So it's really fun being on this river, because like sometimes, like this time, the river is high, and so your tube moves fast down the river. And sometimes there's fallen trees and stuff, and it looks like, oh, we're gonna have to get out or something, but it's crazy. At the last minute, the current just like whips you around the tree in a way that your human eyes couldn't see. And it's like, oh, great, I was worrying for nothing. And yeah, there were plenty of times that happened. And then there were some times where you just have to get out of your tube and like pull everyone around. And sometimes your dry bag gets snatched out by a low-hanging tree, and you gotta, you know, wait up, and someone has to go back and get it. And I love it. It's just such a full body experience. And oh my gosh, someone said congratulations on the pregnancy. So happy for you. I am glowing. I am glowing. I am pregnant with, you know, so much creative potential, and I'm about to give birth to this beautiful new world in which all of our children are safe and free and thriving. But still no human pregnancy. Not yet. Please, this world doesn't know how to treat me correctly. I absolutely have not been convinced that they are going to treat my child correctly. So the rest of the world, y'all gonna need to get it together before I grace you with my child, the product of my nurture and nature. You guys are gonna have to get it together. Okay. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it was just so amazing. We saw, when we were on the river, we saw an otter, or like a beaver, something mammalian that was like, woo, just like in the water. Ooh, it's so cool. We also saw a crane, a heron, I believe. And it was just so beautiful. I love seeing the heron. I usually see that heron when I do the tubing trip, and it always feels like a spirit guide is like leading me home. And yeah, it's just so beautiful too, because on the river, sometimes you want to, you know, direct the flow a little bit more. You want to push off from the bank or something. And it's nice if you like find a stick, but like, it was really cool. My friend happened to bring walking sticks with them for the hike, and they doubled as like, you know, oars, or like little redirecty things. And it was perfect. It's a beautiful reminder that you already have everything you need. This matrix wants us to think that we always have to keep buying and going outside of ourselves to get all the things, and then we will be safe, then we will be secure. It already is. And if you're so busy pointing out the ways in which it isn't, you're gonna miss that it already is, babe. Everything you need is already within you. You can use whatever you already have to get where you want to go. It's all been afforded for us. The river provides. That's the lesson I always learn. It's so great. I always learn so much about, I'm such an indoor kid sometimes, that it's nice to get out in nature and remember that, like, my true nature is in communion with the Great Mother. My true nature is out here. Like, look at me. I'm just like a natural fairy. And I spent so much of my life afraid of my home in all the ways. Man. So yeah, anyway, I really didn't get many bug bites yesterday, which is amazing. And today I was just outside in the yard and it was beautiful. I loved it. I'm constantly reminded of how abundant I already am. I'm constantly reminded of how supported I already am. And I just feel so freaking grateful. And it was just 11:11. I love that. Do you hear the mix of like birds calling and like fireworks? No. Anyway, just wanted to hop on. Wanted to say hello. I'm so pretty. I hope YouTube picks one of these ones where I'm like looking at the camera. But it's okay. Thank you for the congratulations people are giving me. I know like I will appreciate all of that beautiful recognition and support. I really appreciate you guys. And we're just getting started. So I can't freaking wait. I'm going to pop off. I have successfully avoided the mosquitoes, but I would like to stop doing this like weird chicken dance that I'm doing because I'm trying to like avoid them. So anyway, bring your forehead in to, oh, don't you do it. Bring your forehead in to your screen. Press it against your screen. I love you. This is all made up, my loves. So, yeah. And we're always supported. You have everything you need. Oh, you have everything you need. So go connect with nature and remember that everything is provided for you already. Nature already provides everything you need. You are nature, so you are always provided for. Yeah. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see ya. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. All right? Okay. Be good. See ya.